Hello and welcome back to the gay side of the internet. I don't know how you found us, but you did. Should I keep that in? Oh my god, that's fucking funny. Hey everyone, my name is Lauren Eloise and I'm joined with my beautiful gal pal. And today we are reacting to another top 10 coming out scenes, as requested by you guys.
Yes, everybody screamed, we listened, we are deaf with listening.
Here you go.
Here you go. Some of the scenes we're reacting to today are
The Sex Life of College Girls, Dead End Paranormal Park, Love Simon, requested so many times, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Heartbreak High, another Stranger Things one, and a shit ton more. If you're seeing this video for the first time, or if you haven't seen any others, we usually do weird rating systems.
We like a good rating system.
So, the rating system for this video, and for the last one we did, is out of 7 gay hearts. If it is really good, it's gonna get the full gay hearts.
Full rainbow.
Now you know.
That's our rating. Also, if you haven't seen the first video, what are you doing here? Go back! Get out of here!
Get the fuck out.
Hey Lauren, that's a really nice shirt you're wearing today.
Oh, why thank you. I actually made it.
You made it?
I did,
Oh
I
my
made it.
god! Does that mean I can get one too?
No, wait, you're wearing it too.
Oh my god, so I am!
Oh my god, have you seen the back of it?
No?
Holy shit.
I have not seen what I'm wearing at all.
I love this one. It's so pretty.
It's such a hard angle.
This is Lauren's new match. Yay! Yes, if you missed it in the last few videos, which I'm sure you didn't miss it because you watch every video. I know you do. And if you got one already, thank you so much. But if you didn't and you missed out, you can still grab the Lauren Eloise Sappho merch.
You would have heard us say in the last one, but I'm going to say it again. These videos take literal hours and hours and hours and days and weeks and months and lifetimes to edit. Because of all the copyright stuff and going through all the videos from the scenes that we're watching. Buying merch is one of the best ways that you can support Lauren, so go check it out.
Shop.laureneloise.com. Let's go! Alright, let's react.
First scene on the list is from a show neither of us have seen, Sex Lives of College Girls.
Which a whole bunch of you asked for this one.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
now I'm
going
like,
in there.
should we watch it? Should we watch it? Let us know.
Are you crying?
No, I'm fine.
What's going on? What's wrong?
I was seeing someone and I fucked it up. I fucked it up because I am fucked up.
I didn't even know you were seeing someone. You're so pretty and you're so smart. And if this guy is too stupid to see that, then it's his loss.
Oh, her face.
Don't cry. He's not worth it.
She's still...
It wasn't a guy, it was a girl. I'm gay.
Oh my god.
Oh, Leighton. Does anyone else know?
No.
I'm really proud of you.
I don't want to be like this. It's terrifying. I don't want my whole life to change.
I get it. Coming out seems really scary. The only way you can be happy is if you're yourself.
Good friend.
Yeah, man. Coot. Blonde girl. Don't know her name.
Leighton.
Really good, like, that acting. Maybe towards the end it was like a lot of crying. But really good emotional portrayal. Like, I really respected how she did that.
I really loved the little part where she almost casually, very quickly is like, it wasn't a guy, it was a girl, I'm gay. And she just kind of gets it out and is like, you can see, but the way that it's done still is not just like flippant. She's actually being like, I've got to say this. Like, yeah, that feels real. Feels real.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
I
we
mean
both
with
like
her.
that a lot with these scenes.
Yeah, because of the portrayal of her emotions. And then she bursts out crying, being like, I'm terrified. I think that's a genuine reaction.
And I thought the friend was very cute. Although I get the feeling that maybe they're like not the closest of friends. She wasn't the person she was gonna tell.
So what do you want to rate it?
I don't know. I thought it was really quite cute and I liked the acting and I liked the friend's response. I think I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's what I was gonna give it.
6 hearts.
6 hearts.
Okay. Show number 2 is Dead End Paranormal Park, which I believe is like a cartoon show. But again, neither of us have seen this.
But let's see.
Let's find out.
Well, you don't let me in. Mom. And I feel like I'm losing you. I want to help, but I don't know what's wrong.
Mom,
It's demons you're into now, yes?
What?
Well, I'll re-listen to every episode, read up on every book.
Mom, I'm bisexual.
I'll join Mothers of Demon Hunter support group and... What?
I'm bi. I'm not ready to talk deets just yet, and please don't ask me any dating questions, okay? But that's what's been wrong.
Sweetie, there's nothing wrong with that.
Aw.
You brave, brave girl. I'm so proud of you. I love you so much.
I had a feeling you'd be cool with it.
That's cute.
Oh, that is adorable. I like the animation style. It's really,
Yeah.
it's just nice. I'm assuming it's for a younger audience as well. As short and sweet as it is, it would work perfectly for that kind of audience.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm curious to watch more now because I'm like,
Demons?
What? And also the mum being like, I'll be interested in whatever you're interested in, just tell me what. I was like, yeah, that's such a mum thing of like a young teen. But also I really loved there's nothing wrong with that, because they sort of had been talking, what's been wrong with you? And then the daughter's like, that's what's wrong. And the mum immediately affirming.
No, it's not wrong. Yeah.
That was good.
It's very sweet.
I like
I'm going 6 hearts for that one. I liked it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it 6 too.
Yeah.
It was really cute.
Deserves it.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody wants me to do Love, Simon, so we are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 clips here because I think the first one will give us a little bit of context for the next one. Love, Simon, you're welcome.
Actually, I did want to talk to you guys about something.
What is it?
Well,
Let me guess. You got somebody pregnant. No, you're pregnant.
yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm
I
pregnant.
knew it. And he's got that glow about him, babe.
No, I'm gay.
Honey.
And I don't want you guys to think anything different. I'm still me.
You are.
Yeah.
Simon.
So you're gay. Which one of your old girlfriends turned you? Was it the one with the big eyebrow or the one with the braces?
Dad, can you ever shut the hell
I'm
up?
kidding.
It's not
I'm
funny.
kidding.
Hey,
Nora,
it's-
just open up your gift, please. How long have you known?
I was around 13.
4 years. 4 years at eating dinner together, 4 years of going to movies together. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
No.
missed it.
Hey, no, Ted.
All those stupid jokes. I just want you to know that I love you. I wouldn't change anything about you.
Hey, stop crying.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
No, let him feel.
Come here.
Nice hug. I remember watching this movie when it came out. It was probably one of the earlier, like, well-known main gay character films of my life.
Some trivia for you. I was actually asked, I'm pretty sure it was this film, asked via email to have my coming out video be in the credits for this. And at the time, I was such a small YouTuber, I'm like, this doesn't seem real, never heard of it before. Also, royalties, this movie's gonna make a shit ton of me being gay. It just didn't sit right with me, so I said no. But I could have been at the end of this video.
Half of you thought it was a
This
scam
movie.
and you were like, nah.
No, but it's not just that. It's like, you don't know how a movie's going to turn out, if it's going to be a good portrayal or a bad portrayal. And I did not want to be associated with something that had the possibility of being bad.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, I'm good, thanks. But
But it turned out good.
this was like 2016 or 17
Yeah.
that they asked. I don't have the receipts anymore, but trust me, it happened.
She's a liar.
Anyway, back to the scene. I really appreciate the dad's character in this. I think that is very true to what dads generally are like.
Yeah, not even that he goes from being unaccepting to accepting. He's not even unaccepting in the first scene where he's like cracking jokes. He just doesn't know, as a lot of men don't, how to process his feelings. And so he's just kind of trying to make light of it. And I love the sister shutting him down, being like, that's not an appropriate time.
Dad, shut up!
Yeah, for a joke. And then he sort of has to leave because he doesn't know what to do. And when he does sort of then talk to Simon afterwards, one, he starts the conversation. Like, he's like, Simon, come here, I want to talk to you.
Yep.
So that's good. And then it's also like, I really love the way he goes about it. How long have you known? So it's been like 4 years. And he's going, shit, that's like 4 years of me
Being there but not being there.
not picking up on it, cracking inappropriate jokes, and he apologizes for that. And I think that's a really good, shows a lot of character for the dad.
Yeah.
Good dad.
I also appreciate that the Simon character, he had his head down when he said, I'm gay, because you feel that he feels he's ashamed. It's a hard thing to say to people, so you can't look them in the eye. I don't know if I looked my parents in the eye.
I don't think I did. I think a lot of my conversations where I told people we were sitting like this and I would look this way and I just wouldn't look at them.
Hey, I'm gay.
Until after you sort of got into it a little bit more. But the initial thing was never like,
I need
something to tell you.
I'm a lesbian. Oh my god. No way.
Stop it, you!
Don't be gay, fine. I absolutely want to give a full rainbow hearts to this one because
Yeah.
of the character, the dad. The dad is why I want to.
And the way that Simon comes out, I think, is very, even like him not looking, and then also him immediately being like, I don't want you to think of me any differently. Like, yeah.
Full hearts!
Just rip my own heart out and add it to the list. Alright, this is another one that's been super requested a couple of times now from an old show called Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Neither of us have watched this show.
It's gonna feel a little old to you guys because it was either 1999 or 2000. Around that time is when this came out. It's funny that some people wouldn't have even been born then. So it'll feel really old.
Making me feel old. Stroke my beard.
I want to hear about you and Oz. You saw him, right?
I was with him all night.
All night? Oh my god. Wait. Last night was a wolf moon, right?
Yep.
Either you're about to tell me something incredibly kinky or...
No, kink.
Okay,
Werewolves?
I'm all with the woo-hoo here, and you're not.
No, there's woo and who. But there's uh-oh, and it's complicated.
Why complicated?
Fuck.
It's complicated because of Tara.
You mean Tara has a crush on Oz? No, you...
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's great. You know, I mean, I think Tara's a really great girl, Will.
She is. There's something between us. It wasn't something I was looking for, and it's totally different from what Oz and I have.
You know, you have to follow your heart, Will, and that's what's important, Will.
She keeps saying her name.
Why do you keep saying my name like that?
Like what, Will?
Are you freaked?
What? No, Will. No. No, absolutely no to that question.
Seemed like she was freaked.
I'm glad you told me.
Okay. You have some thoughts?
Oh, I don't want to hate on people's requests, but fucking hell, that was so, like, the acting really put me off.
It was a little bit cringe.
It was. I have to be honest. Like,
Is that just how 90s, early 2000s shows were?
probably.
We just don't remember?
If we had maybe watched it when we were younger,
Yeah.
it might have hit different. I think just watching it from 2023 is a bit hard.
Yeah.
Just to balance it out, maybe, like, this was really at the time.
It probably was, yeah. I feel like
we
Willow
can't shit on
coming
it
out
too
as
much.
bi was probably a pretty big deal. I found Buffy's reaction really odd. Interesting odd. And I think it's a product of the time when it was made.
Because of the line, like, because of what she said or because of the acting. Because for this, I have to separate these two. Like, the acting, 1 out of 10, you know? Like, but
well, no,
if you focus on the script.
Well, then I suppose mine is more the direction because it's not the acting, it's what she's been told to do. So
Yeah.
she says something about, you know, that she likes Tara, and Buffy immediately gets up from the bed, as in, like, I don't want to be near you, and then has this process of walking around the bed and does the whole thing where she's, like, saying her name heaps, and then Willow's eventually like, what, why are you saying, what's going on? Like, are you freaking out? And then Buffy's like, no, I'm not, and sits back down on the bed. And I'm like, you were freaking out.
How did you
Like,
get...
acknowledge that, like, I suppose that's what newer shows do better. Acknowledge that maybe it is a bit of a freak out for you. Like, you just haven't thought of a person that way before. You don't have to immediately, like, go, oh, yep, I'm cool. Like, it's not gonna be everyone's journey to do it that way. She quite clearly, like, had a problem with it. We could see in, like, her physicality and the way she was talking.
We don't see her we see her get over it like this, but we don't see why.
Other than the fact that Willow's like, are you freaked out? And then her hearing those words and then going,
No, I'm not.
no, I know I shouldn't be freaked out because this is my friend or whatever. But I just wanted that to be done a little better.
Yeah. Oh.
What are you rating it?
I'm probably gonna rate it I'm gonna rate it 4 stars. I could do less, but I'm not going to because I think the time period that this came out, it would have been really good. A really good representation for people to see a character come out in a movie.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll probably go 4 as well.
Yeah,
then.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Buffy stans.
Oh, we're gonna get hate in the comments now.
Oh well. Hate us all you like.
We're already hated because we're gay.
Yeah.
So the next one I had on the list was Cash from Heartbreak High. This is an Australian TV show. A lot of you are from the US, so you might not have seen this, but if you haven't watched it, really recommend. It's set in high school, so a bit of a high school drama with a lot of gay characters. I really enjoyed watching it.
Yeah. I think it's on Netflix in the US as well, so check it out.
Be.
Hiding out here because your outfit's so bad?
I know you think I'm scared, eh? But I'm not. I'm just trying to figure shit out.
Do you not want to have sex with anyone or just me?
Anyone.
Have you tried it, though?
What do you reckon?
Well, maybe it was just bad sex or with the wrong person.
I don't feel the same shit as you, Darren.
Okay, but you kissed me.
I like kissing you, but when it becomes more, I don't get the urge to go any further. And if I do, it's not enjoyable.
Okay, well, maybe we can try a way where you would like it.
What's the longest you've ever gone without having sex with someone?
Like 2 months.
And so you'd be totally cool if we never did it at all. Like, ever. I don't want to mess this up. Can we be friends, Darren? Please. I want us to be friends.
Okay, friends. I can do that.
This one's a heavy scene.
Heavy, yeah. I like this one a lot because I feel like I can relate to what Cash feels or the way he describes stuff, because before I knew I was gay, I thought I was asexual. When I was like 16 or 17, I was just like, I don't want to do stuff. And he also portrays his emotions very well in this. Like, I feel what they're feeling. And I also appreciate that Darren he's trying to be as accommodating as he can be. Like, we can take it slow. Maybe there's something you might like, which is really supportive. But
I like he's trying, but he's still getting it wrong. And that's okay. He doesn't have the perfect answers for Cash, and you're not always going to. He's trying really hard.
He's genuinely trying.
And I think the conversation, for like more context, if you don't gather it from the scene, is interesting because Darren is like a highly sexual person. Yeah. And these guys have been like hooking up and getting closer and like feelings for each other. And Cash knows that. So he's basically being like, I'm the exact opposite of you. How are we possibly going to make this work?
Yeah,
really heartbreaking. Heartbreak High.
I'm really interested to see where they take this in the next season. I ship them so hard.
What do you rate it though, in terms of Rainbow Hearts for a coming out scene?
I want to give it 7.
Even though it's devastating, it's
I know,
done well.
But for me, when I rate these scenes, acting plays a lot of really big part in how I give my ratings, and these two did it so well.
Even though it's a sad scene to watch, it doesn't have a happy ending per se. It's a really excellent portrayal of coming out.
It was done well.
7.
What are you going to rate it?
I like it as well. I think it's really good. I really loved the scene when we first watched it. 7, I think.
7?
Yeah.
Collective 7.
Collective 7. Full hearts.
Go and watch that show.
Back for some more heartbreak.
Yeah.
This is another Stranger Things scene. It's when Will comes out in one of the last season, the most recent season.
You're scared of losing her. Can I show you something? This is amazing. Did you paint this? Yeah. See how you're leading us here? You're guiding the whole party, inspiring us. That's what you do. And see your coat of arms here? It's a heart. And I know it's sort of on the nose, but that's what holds this whole party together. Without heart, we'd all fall apart. Even Elle, especially Elle. When you're different, sometimes you feel like a mistake. But you make her feel like she's not a mistake at all. If she was mean to you or she seemed like she was pushing you away, it's probably just because she's scared of losing you, just like you're scared of losing her. Elle needs you, Mike, and she always will. Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, man. That's so heartbreaking. Just want to pick him up. Cuddle him. Oh.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you think that Mike is starting to put it together?
I think
Just at the end.
my interpretation, the way that Mike was looking at Will, was he knew what Will was saying, but because of the time period they're in and the complexity of the whole situation, Will is essentially being like, subtly, I like you, but there's nothing we can do about it. I'm sort of just telling you that I like you, or I'm gay, but you've got L, so you got to focus on L. Mike is just like, yeah, alright, I'll focus on L, but...
And a little bit also like, even admitting that he likes him, the main thing is, I don't want to lose you, I need you to be a part of my life.
Yeah.
And so Mike being like, okay, well, we can do that. I'll make sure that I'm here for you and for Elle, being in both of your lives. Yeah.
That's
but
my
it's all very under, what is it called? It's all very undercurrent.
Yeah. There has been a lot of talk around Will's character, whether he's gay or not. I think everyone who is gay knows that he is gay, and it's just those loud minority that's like, maybe he's not, like, they never really said... It's like, bruh, if you fucking watch it, he's gay. Full stop. No discussion. Even though he's not explicitly saying it, I think this was the big finale or wrap up. Like, he's admitting it here. Whether he says it or not, here is your conclusion.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the scene. Because it's such a good scene and I feel emotional to it, I would like to give it 7, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to give it 6, just because of the reason that he doesn't explicitly say I'm gay or touches any more on that he likes Mike.
Yeah.
In the perspective, like, when we're comparing all these scenes together. Separately, if this was for something else, like, 10 out of 10, like, it's so good. But because of
That
what
specific
our
thing.
video that
I
we've
feel like-
decided to do.
I feel like that answers my feeling
Yeah.
on it too, because I was like, oh, it's like, it's so good, but is it 7? And there was
Yeah.
like, I was trying to figure out that bit. I think you're right. It's
Yeah.
that. It's all done through the analogy of like, Elle wants this, Elle wants that, not what he wants.
Yeah, acting 7.
Acting fucking 17 out of 10.
Exactly.
Right. Bring on the last season. But also don't, because then it's over. Alright, what's next? Alright, let's lighten the mood a little bit, folks. After those sad, soppy scenes.
What are we watching?
We're gonna watch the infamous wine analogy scene from Schitt's Creek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm a red wine drinker.
That's fine.
Okay, cool, but I only drink red wine.
Okay.
And up until last night, I was under the impression that you too only drank red wine. But I guess I was wrong.
I see where you're going with this. I do drink red wine. But I also drink white wine. And I've been known to sample the occasional rosé. And a couple summers back, I tried a Merlot that used to be a Chardonnay, which got a bit complicated.
Okay, yeah, so you're just really open to all wines.
I like the wine and not the label. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I say we go with this one. It's the biggest.
Okay. I like that. I think it's really funny.
Yeah.
And clever.
It's
cleverly written.
Yeah, I think I've like used like ice cream as an example in my life before. Like, some people like strawberry ice cream, some people like chocolate,
some people like Napolitan.
Whatever. It's something that you can't change. I can't change that I don't like mint ice cream. I just don't fucking like it.
No.
Alright, yeah, good analogy. I can
Yeah.
appreciate that one.
And I also quite like the way that it gets brought up. She's like, how can I ask this in a very subtle way? And it takes him a second to catch on. Like, I think that's funny too. She's not just like, so, and he's like, oh yes, I understand immediately.
Yep.
He's like, yes, wine. We're here to pick wine. And also I just think, yeah, it's a really nice way to, describing a pansexuality, I guess, because he's like, anything goes. Just want the alcohol. Don't care about what bottle it comes in.
I don't know what to rate it though.
I really like it. I think it's a very cool little scene snapshot of, well, here's all the things, and here's an easy way for me to explain it to you, and I'm pretty cool with it. I want to give it like, I don't know, a 6 or a 7.
I think I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right.
So, you want to do 6 to...
Well, we so far have agreed on all of them,
I know.
so it feels like a problem if I suddenly change my mind.
6
it is. Oh. You're gonna break my shoulders, girl.
Sorry, I shake hands like a lesbian.
Yes, I'm aware. She does lots of other things like a lesbian too.
Can you not? Can you just not? I don't think we're gonna get any 5s in this video. What's gonna be a 5?
I don't know. Let's find out. The next one is another show that we haven't seen called Anne with an E, which sounds like a really cute little show. I know it's based on a book, and this is when Cole comes out to Anne.
Mr. Phillips shut himself away in the supply room. He wouldn't even open the door to Prissy.
I'm never going back.
Why do you think Mr. Phillips hates you so?
He wanted to hurt me today because he couldn't punish himself for being like me.
Like you?
I'm the same as Josephine Barry.
But with boys. Thank you for sharing that with me.
I think Mr. Phillips is too, but he doesn't want to be.
So he's marrying Prissy. Life is very complicated. And again, it's very simple. Love who you love and be with them.
It's against the law to be like me.
The law is wrong. I've just had the most brilliant idea. If the time comes and we haven't found our romantical kindred spirits, I propose that we propose to each other.
A union of equals.
Individuals together.
Cute. Yeah.
Free spirits. Living our true lives.
She's obviously a very with it kid, because she was
gonna
immediately
say-
like, oh, like this person who I presume must be a
lesbian
lesbian
or something,
character in
yeah.
the show, but with boys. She put it together very quick.
And some of the dialogue that she had as well was a little bit older brained. Big
Yeah.
brain for her, but big brain. That's not her fault. That's the writer's fault.
Well, it's probably the character. The character is obviously smart.
There's a lot of little things to unpack in this one. The fact that he says the teacher wants to hurt me because the teacher knows that I'm gay and the teacher can't punish himself. That was interesting.
Very astute from that kid too, to be like, I'm putting together like the reason this teacher doesn't like me is because I am him and
Yeah.
he doesn't like himself.
Also, that end is nice. They're like, let's just be together so we both can be whoever we want.
I literally, when I was in high school, after I had come out, but to an ex-boyfriend, was like, if we both hit like 35 and we're not married or whatever, let's have a kid together. And made like a pact for it. So it's very familiar to me.
Oh my God.
And I also love that moment when he's like, it's illegal to be what I am. And
Yeah.
she's like, well, the law's wrong. That was her immediate response. And I was like,
And I
yeah,
think
nice.
that's a very true child response too, being like,
Yeah.
well, why?
Yeah.
But
there's,
why?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Fix
You should
it.
love who you love and be happy. The law says otherwise, then the law is therefore wrong. It's very sweet. It's a sweet little scene. What are you going to rate it?
I think I'm just throwing everything into the 6 category today.
Are ya?
Yeah, like I want to rate something 5, but this one doesn't deserve to be 5, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to give it 6 too.
Yeah, 6 hearts.
6 hearts.
The second last one, we're going to watch Pose with Blanca, who I believe this scene is coming out as trans.
Oh, then on Thanksgiving, I'll never forget. Okay. My mother kept looking and grinning. Mother, what in the world are you grinning about? You know what she said? She said, oh, you think you so clever. I see that little young girl who sneaks in and out of your room in the dark of the night. I gagged. I was too stunned to speak. She was just so relieved I wasn't one of those sinful gays.
Oh my God, what did you do?
I said, Mother, that was no strange woman sneaking through your halls. That was me. I am not gay and I am certainly not sinful. What I am is a woman, Mother.
What looks delectable, Blanca?
It all looks like chicken scratch, to be honest.
Were you not required to take a language in primary school?
I took Spanish.
Oh. Are you fluent?
Conversational. My mom spoke Spanish, but she preferred we speak English at home.
Well, certainly she could have enrolled you in a French class.
Well, when you're just trying to survive, you're not trying to learn a language to read from some fancy menu.
Blanca isn't on the witness stand.
I can tell you there are other benefits.
And I'm sure that you've benefited from them all. Is that why you don't think I'm good enough for your son? Or is it because I was raised in the projects? Or no, wait. Is it because I'm transsexual?
I knew it.
Mom.
And I knew you were a bougie bigot.
My husband is a psychiatrist. He treats transsexuals.
I'm not one of your husband's patients.
I want some wine. Y'all want some wine? Can we get some wine?
Yes, let's have some wine because this is a lot to take in.
Give me some drink.
You've always wanted a family. How do you plan to have kids when Blanca can't be a mother?
You are out of line.
Is it not reasonable for me to have questions? I mean, it's not every day that your son brings home
a what? Say it. I'm leaving. No.
Hey, Blanca, just wait, please. All of the questions and the judgment and snide comments have to stop. I know you've always had a vision for my life, but Blanca is my life.
That's nice.
I love her. And if you can't accept that, you're gonna lose me.
That hurts.
I really like that he supported her.
He stood up for her.
And literally left with her. Because she was obviously just about to go. And he was like, no, let me say this bit and I'm leaving with you.
Yeah.
It's a hard scene.
Yeah.
And I don't know Pose super well. I haven't watched it. I've always wanted to.
I'm going to say it again. I really appreciated the acting in this.
Mm-hmm.
Especially that first clip. It really felt like I was having a conversation with this person. Like, it was well done.
Yeah.
But from a coming out perspective, it was good. And it was also, I liked when she was like, say it. Stopping someone from about to say something really hurtful. Like a slur for a trans person.
Yeah, but also she was challenging with that because the mum probably would have just continued or might have, but
yeah.
She was like, well, no, if that's what you think, say it out loud. She was very, defensive of like, this is my life and this is who I am and you clearly have a problem with it and that's not okay.
The fact that the mum was like, how are you going to have a child? That's something that always happens when you come out.
Yep.
As gay. It's like, well, now you can't have kids. Oh no. End of the world.
I think for me...
I don't know what to rate this one.
For me, for like the strength of the performance.
Yes.
And the time period and like him defending her
yes.
and also her defending herself.
Yep.
I want to give it a 7. I think it's a really strong scene. Not a conventional coming out in terms of like, I'm gay or I'm trans, but yeah, very powerful.
I agree. Let's give it 7 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Full rainbow.
Full rainbow.
My jaw just
We
cracked.
should definitely watch Pose, by the way.
Okay.
Your jaw cracked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it would have picked it up, but...
Very last scene to watch.
What are we watching?
We are watching a scene from Sex Education.
Yes.
With everybody's favourite lesbian crush, Gillian Anderson.
I don't want to have sex.
Her.
Okay.
Her.
Do you want to have a seat? Not having sex is a valid choice, and you shouldn't have sex unless you're...
No, I don't want to have sex at all. Ever with anyone. I think I might be broken.
Why don't you start by telling me how you feel when you think about having sex?
I don't feel anything. I have no connection to it. I'm surrounded by a huge feast with everything I could want to eat, but I'm not hungry.
Do you know what asexuality is? It's when someone has no sexual attraction to any sex or gender. Sex just doesn't do it for some people.
But I still want to fall in love.
Some asexual people still want romantic relationships, but they don't want the sex bit. And others don't want either. Sex doesn't make us whole. And so, how could you ever be broken?
Nice. I like that scene.
Yes. I like that it's very explicit. Like, this is what this means.
Yeah.
But let's just bluntly say what asexual means.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't like, and it might be my own personal opinion, but I don't like analogy of like, it's a feast and there's all these things I could want. But for me, it didn't feel like there was a feast is appealing. But I'm like, no,
well,
for me it's like all of this disgusting shit around me. Get it the away. I don't want to look at it.
Well, that's what it was like for you, I guess. But that's what she...
Yeah.
I like it
Everyone's
because
different.
she's trying to explain, I understand that all of these things are there and I can objectively see that someone is attractive or appealing.
Yeah.
But I don't want to eat. I am not hungry.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best fucking cake I've ever seen in my life, but I am stuffed. Like, I do not want to eat it.
Yeah.
The thought of eating it when I'm already full makes me sick.
Yeah.
So I like that.
That's only like a minor thing.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like, really, it's a positive ending as well.
Yeah, I really love, like, she brings it back to the concern that the student had about, like, I think something's wrong with me, I'm broken. And she's like, well, you can't be because this.
Yeah.
It was really nice. And also, just Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you understand?
I understand.
And for that reason alone, for all the reasons, I'm gonna give it 7. I liked it. I think it's a nice scene. I like how they explain it all and the analogies and stuff. So yeah, 7.
I think I might give it a 6. I don't know.
We're separating. Oh my god. Okay, cool. We had quite a lot of 7s and 6s in that one.
Yeah, a lot of high ones. But
And
maybe
then one
yeah.
low one, which we won't talk about anymore.
No.
Sorry.
Sorry about it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and let me know what other sort of reactionary video you want to see next, because I'm sure Galpar would love to do another one.
Mm-hmm. I do like
And
shows.
I'm sure you would love to come up with another rating system for a
I
different type of
do
video.
like a good rating system. Give me a challenge.
Yes. I got a present for you guys. Because you watched this far in the video, whoever uses the code... What's the code? What's the code? Come on, make up a code.
Gillian Anderson.
It's too long.
Gillian?
Jillian, whoever uses the code Jillian at shop.laureneloise.com for this shirt will get it for free, shipped to them wherever you are. First
Black
person.
Sappho Pride Edition.
One person only. And for everyone else who missed out on the 10% off during Pride Month, for the next 24 hours, I'll give you 10% off with
You're
the code.
extending.
Just for 24 hours. Pride all year. Get you 10% off.
Bonus special.
24 hours only. And I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who got merch so far, because holy shit, like, I'm very grateful, I'm very appreciative, and it helps me do these videos. And I hope that you loved it when you got it delivered.
Yes.
Now we're all matching.
Yay.
Big gay family.
We're building the gay agenda, one t-shirt at a time.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Till the next video, stay safe. Bye! Bye!